Hi everyone, this is our show, Crypto Not For Dummies. I am Dr. Smartcontract and this is my pal,
Mr. Etherman.
Today's episode is about the Metaverse. Roll the intro.
Which new jobs does the Metaverse offer?
Well, again, since it's a replica of the real world in the virtual world, then we can expect everything we have in our world. Well, again, starting from those who will develop the Metaverse, 3D designers, people who will perform operational tasks inside the game world, or even cashiers and waiters in cafes, croupiers in virtual casinos, and so on. Then there will be dudes who will farm and make money on farming, just some notional slave in a field, which will need to be done by someone.
Well, a unique profession would be a treasure hunter, for example. Someone who will look for treasure and unique items within a game. These could either count a few treasure hunters per 1 million players, and so they could be of great value. They would spend days or months developing their skills. There are smart contract developers and programmers. A lot of designers and artists who visualize these virtual worlds. Some of them, of course, are going to be virtual employees and artificial intelligence.
Well, NPCs of sorts.
Well, anyway, although the universe is virtual, people want to communicate with other real people who are entering a company's virtual office in the form of an avatar. People want to know that it's not a set of scripts behind an avatar, but rather an actual real person who might be located in a completely different place, yet communicates with them in the flesh. So professions like managers will be in high demand. They will just move into a comfortable chair and put a VR helmet on.
A presentation in a virtual world is even cheaper than doing a presentation in the physical world. Perhaps it's even easier and more effective to create them in a virtual world. Maybe we don't have these tools just yet, but they are around the corner. It's going to have a wow effect with the help of AR and VR.
We already have these tools, like Fortnite concerts, although technical capabilities limit the experience a bit. For example, a famous rapper's concert was held in Fortnite and was attended by thousands of people. In fact, there were 1,000 servers with 100 people on each server. And those people saw that incredible show. Soon the technological capabilities will allow for an even greater experience. You will be able to see thousands of avatars around you. Or I don't know, 1 million avatars. And you will know that behind each avatar there is a real person. You can just swipe up and a window will pop out and give you details of the user, like his nickname, country, gender, profile, and so on.
And there are numerous sales opportunities for virtual content, music, art, virtual commodities. These opportunities are endless in the Metaverse. It all comes down to the extent of imagination of both developers and users.
Speaking of virtual things, here are some other professions. Virtual clothing designers and fashion houses that are leaders in the fashion industry. Instead of Gucci sewing collections and one item being worn just once, it will now move into the virtual world, which will create new fashion trends. There is a startup which takes pictures of models in suits, then within 2 or 3 days they render 3 models of clothes that never existed before and Photoshop them on these images. In the real world, these clothing pieces would take ages to make and would only be used for one photo shoot. But the Metaverse allows non-existent items to exist in virtual worlds, and users can pay for them instantly, and pay big money nonetheless.
And it's important to note that it's a technology. We've spoken about it in reference to NFTs. Art sells a story. It depends which story you will sell. Yet you already have the perfect opportunity to digitize virtual items, and it creates some fascinating new case studies.
What is the future of the Metaverse? Do you think it will be of great benefit to society?
I think that the ultimate goal is to create a project which will not only bring a real benefit, but will be mass adopted. The whole point is to incorporate game mechanics. It's easier for people to be trained through game mechanics. They should be motivated to spend their time in the virtual world. I think that implementing the Metaverse in a proper way will even allow it to replace reality. Maybe you've seen the TV series Black Mirror and it made you feel uncomfortable. Even though it might be exaggerated, it is not far from the truth. If we take a wrong turn, it may end up badly. I think that metaverses will only evolve and flourish.
Metaverse games have been out there for decades, but now, when real money is involved, millions and billions of dollars, then it's not a game anymore.
And when there are sources of income not just from outside, but also from the inside, in the sense of farming something and then selling it for fiat money and spending it in real life, then wouldn't people be interested? I think they will.
Money will draw people in.
Anyway, I am Dr. Smart Contract and this is my friend,
Mr. Etherman.
This was an episode about the metaverse from our show, Crypto Not For Dummies. Subscribe, hit the like button, and see you soon.